Today we're talking about coaching and coach settings. The best players in my team look for every boost they can get. That includes on the floor.
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. Welcome to 2K Sports. Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duran. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. And it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Heat, Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Then there's Josh Richardson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Graham.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Adebayo with the rejection. And so the ball out of bounds. Duran touched it last. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Outside Richardson. Pass to Adebayo. Down low. Here's Butler, and he buries his first look.
I like Butler down low, fighting for points.
From Bam.
And here's Cunningham. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Harris finds MP. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Harris misses. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
Butler against MP. Pass to Harris. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance.
This speaks to how confident Tobias Harris is in his offensive game, ready to shoot as soon as that ball reaches him.
And here's Adebayo, covered by Duren. Back to Butler. Launches a 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Cunningham against Richardson. Free throw line jumper. Yes, it's good.
Young players with these kind of moves are showing you that they're getting more patient on the inside, and Cade showed that time.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Here's Highsmith, hounded by Harris. On the wing, Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the wing. Here's Adebayo. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Duren. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. 4-point game. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
MP, the pass to Harris. Misses the 3.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's Adebayo. Good D by Duren.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Butler against MP. To the middle. Ivy, right side. Harris outside. MP against Butler. 3-pointer. And it's Harris. That time on the assist by MP. Harris has got his second bucket of the night.
Now you look at combo forwards that can help you provide some spacing out there. Harris right now is spotting up and hitting.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Well, Brent, the 23-24 Pistons tied an NBA record by losing 23 straight. One bright spot, however, was Jalen Duren.
Well, the bright spot, BA, would be that you wouldn't mention that again. So let's just forget about that and put it behind us. But Jalen Duren did have some moments. He averaged a double-double that season at just 20 years of age. So the sky is still the limit for this young, big, physical player.
A big group substitution here for Miami. The Pistons going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Hero. Outside Jaquez. 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. And Cunningham pulls it down. Pistons trail by 5. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Hero and Jaquez Jr. are out on the perimeter. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Josh Richardson. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
A solid three-point marksman. Harris has that inside-outside offensive game.
Richardson, the pass to Jaquez. Back to Richardson. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
MP against Jaquez. The 3, here's Harris. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Well, if the Pistons are going to turn things around, Brent, it needs to start on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's part of it, B.A. It's not surprising that they've been in the bottom 5 defensively over the past couple years, and that's what happens when you pile up a bunch of young players who want to prove themselves, and by proving themselves, it usually starts on the offensive end. We'll see if these guys being together start to take some pride in stopping their opponents.
Inside. And finished off by Adebayo.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Pistons trail by 9. Cunningham passes to MP. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Miami has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Hero on the wing. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Detroit making a change here. Reed's checked in. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here from Miami.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man. Just great selfless basketball.
I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. 5th, the Heat.
Now, we all know that getting to the free throw line is so vital in today's game. I mean, you get the freebies, plus you put your opponents in foul trouble.
Cunningham passes to MP. 1:46 left in the second period. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Detroit shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. No good on the free throw.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
A different look for Miami. Love is checked in for Adebayo. Jimmy Butler comes in for Highsmith. And it's Rozier in for Hero.
And a vicious slam by Rozier, really sticking it to them.
Cunningham passes to MP. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Reed, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Cunningham against Butler. Outside for Love. And again, it's Miami from deep.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Jaquez, that's good.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
From Jimmy Butler.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 17. This, their first look at this year's Miami squad.
And they'll meet 3 times overall. A little bit of a tone setter here tonight.
And I don't know if I'm going to call these guys rivals, but as conference opponents, they're still familiar with each other. Neither team will want to give an inch. In this first meeting.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Jaquez on the wing. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation.
And the Pistons making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Miami Heat in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Defense is set.
The Pistons, 26.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second, without question. Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duran. And it's MP in at the small forward position. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. All right, let's see what Detroit has coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And you know, for that matchup with the Nets, that one's going to be their 7th game of the season. Almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
Harris on the wing. Oh, swiped away. Here's Highsmith, pounded by Harris. Pass to Hero. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Lays it up and banks it in. Adebayo's got 9 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Cunningham passes to MP. And they're running. Now here's Butler, covered by MP. And there's Butler. That one's good on the assist by Hero. He's got 12.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Cunningham passes to MP. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Hardaway's checked in for the Pistons.
Team foul. Now into the lineup for the Pistons, Tim Hardaway Jr.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be Miami's ball. Sasser's checked in for Cunningham.
Sasser.
Here's Hero. Pass to Highsmith. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Highsmith's got his first basket.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
MP outside. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off it.
Ooh, rejected by Harris.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
MP, the pass to Harris. MP against Butler. MP outside. Shot clock at 6. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Offensive rebound. Here's Harris. Comes up empty down low.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Adebayo on the inside knows he has to go up hard. He's going to get hit. And he forces the D to do it that time.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. First free throw is good.
Substitution on the court.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A. And the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
One thing you can add on to this, and you don't talk about it much as a point of emphasis, but getting to the free throw line and generating easy points, that can really help you out. They got a lot of freebies.
On the wing, it'll be Robinson and Butler. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Highsmith in at the four-man position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. All right, Brent, what do you see in Isaiah Stewart's game?
Well, coming in, he's always been that junkyard dog mentality, right? Try to play physical, rebound, bump guys around. But there's a little bit more to Isaiah Stewart and the way that he can shoot the basketball, expanding his range and knocking down some three-pointers. So some flexibility and some creativity on the offensive end. And you like how open Stewart has been to evolving his skill set, doing more to space the floor, experimenting with his shot, and trying to modernize his approach as a big to the game.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Heat.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next two times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jimmy Butler.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
Butler with the bucket.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Sasser on the money from 12 feet away.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's MP. Misses the shot. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire...
Yo, this King Jordan wishing everyone you a happy holidays. Make sure that you embrace and love your loved ones, and also too, make sure that you do something for yourself, whatever.
The Pistons earlier arriving at the arena. Hard to imagine a group. A look at the Pistons starting group. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duran. MP is out there with Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3. And for the 76ers, Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. Then there's Paul George. Then it's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. And now that this new season is underway, Grant, how critical is it to get off to a good start?
Well, B.A., it's so important, but not the end-all, be-all. It's a long season, plenty of time to build towards your goal. You're going to have some setbacks along the way, but just keep your head down and keep pushing forward.
Now here's Cunningham. Here's MP, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul of the game.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
MP outside. To the inside. And Duran with the basket on the assist by MP.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Maxey with it. We saw him with 19 his last time out. The three-pointer off the mark. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Hornets. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for the Pistons, they're going in the wrong direction. The good news, it's still super early in the season. Lots of games still to be played and lots of time to flip the switch.
McCain, no good from outside.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
Now MP. Second shot opportunity. Thompson finds MP. Hard to shoot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Detroit shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
For Detroit, number 69, taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And both free throws good for MP. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to McCain. Basket's good.
Well, Maxey has proven he's got a good eye out on the floor. He'll spot those gaps in a minute.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. The coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Embiid. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
Here's Cunningham. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's George. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Nice D from Thompson. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Here's Maxey. Oh, Harris with the block.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
MP scanning the floor. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Both teams will make substitutions. The Pistons lead by 3. Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. And it's McCain in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's Cunningham. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Powerful take from Cunningham.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Knocked away. Pass to McCain. And rejected.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face. Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Now here's George. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Yeah, what about his work on the glass? I mean, he was an all-around contributor to a winning effort.
Here's Cunningham. Duren in the post. Embiid's there. And the dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Detroit foul. Number 6.
Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Down low.
Down to the lineup for the Pistons. Thompson.
Here's George. Nice shot from 10 feet out. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
One of the things that separates George from other wings is willingness to go inside and do work. To play near the goal.
Kicks it out to MP. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Kelly Oubre picks one up. Clark, a lot of NBA pundits like to issue bold preseason predictions. I don't think you fall into that camp.
Yeah, I'm a little more measured in that regard, BA. I like to base my predictions on stuff that's real, not stuff that might be real. But I understand the need to try to speculate and anticipate. But there's so much that's unforeseen and unpredictable that it really is difficult to make guarantees or predictions with any basis in fact until some games have been played.
Here's McCain. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Shot clock at 3. And that misses. That would have put him up.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring. But he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding. Right? Thanks, Allie. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And I've also really enjoyed watching them hit the boards, specifically the offensive glass and how they've capitalized on that hustle.
They grabbed their own miss. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And we know Oubre's not shot. When he gets in there, he's going to draw fouls against those defenders.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Oubre.
Oubre.
So it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out.
With the score, your Sixers, 36. The Pistons, 29.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Cunningham is out there with MP. And it's Duren in at center. The Sixers lead by 4. Pass to McCain. That one goes. Count it. McCain's gotten his second bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's MP. Harris passes to Cunningham. Over George. Ooh, nice D from George.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Here's MP. And Embiid with the block.
Embiid stiff-arming that shot with authority. No mercy.
MP against George. Another shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's McCain. Ooh, good finish at the rack off a slick feed. McCain's got 4 points this quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Harris's shot is good.
Boy, this is something that Harris has really enhanced in this game over time. Hard work, paying dividends.
Here's McCain. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. McCain's got 8.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, BA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And here's Harris outside. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. Martin pass to Maxey. Here's McCain. Chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps a grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution.
So both teams changing it up here. MP outside. Cunningham on the wing. Shoots from 14. Ooh, assertive from Cunningham.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
George and Martin looking to produce at the forward spots. Then it's Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Maxey, that's good.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
Pistons trail by 11. Harris outside. Pass to MP. Back to Harris. MP outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his third foul so far.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them. So they just kept doing it.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to George. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. MP outside. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. No coverage that time. Harris has got 9 points here in the second half.
You know, over time, as its game has evolved, Harris has accepted a bigger, expanded role. Knows he has the green light.
Duran against Embiid, and he converts the layup. And the 76ers lead by 9.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Pass to MP. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's
game.
Duran.
2 minutes.
And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duran inside. Wow, just wow.
Now here's George. Shoots over Thompson. Pass to McCain. Now here's George. Shoots over Thompson. The Pistons clear it. Duran's got rebound number 8 now. Harris with it. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Martin. For 3, George. Embiid. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Embiid will eat you alive on the offensive board. You've got to box that guy out.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
All right,
They're behind by 9. There's a minute 12 left in the fourth. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Tyrese Maxey.
Well, his ability to penetrate in this one has really been something special, making the defense really look helpless as he was able to get inside time and time again. Not that it's easy to stop a guy with his ball skill and agility, but boy, did he make it look easy.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. outside.
Pistons foul. Tobias Harris. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Caitlin.
Good on the first, and that'll put...
Substitution on the court.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And Philadelphia making a change here. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
Detroit calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. Just 4 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what do you think?
Not an ideal situation for them. They've got to make a 3, then foul, hope for some misses, and make another 3.
And here's Cunningham outside. And so it's Philadelphia with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
Yeah, that's so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. They really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll do it, folks.
Thank you.
For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, we about to go crazy.
And he can't make that one in.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up, the Pistons taking on the Knicks. For the Pistons, they've yet to find that spark this season. Off to a slow start. They're hoping to make adjustments and get it cooking tonight. Knicks, Pistons, the NBA on 2K Sports. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Anunoby. Downs is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard. And for Detroit, inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. And it's MP in at the 3. And last season, Doris, the league took a stand on load management with the player participation policy.
Well, Kevin, I think that was a good decision, to be perfectly frank with you. There's a lot of conversation about exactly what the data is showing as it relates to load management. What I know unequivocally is there are retired players who have put forth a supposition that load management could actually contribute more to injuries. Now, I don't know on what basis they make that supposition, but this is a fascinating topic.
And the Knicks with possession here. Following the miss by Kate Cunningham. Outside, Towns. And there's the pass to Anunoby. Just 4 to shoot.
OG Anunoby, such a nice blend of power and skill. You see it right there.
First team foul.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest levels for years to come.
Wow, a team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Now, here's MP. Out to the right wing. Pass to Harris. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
One of the things that you know when you miss free throws is you're giving the team opposite you all the momentum. You're failing to capitalize on their mistakes.
MP finds Harris. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And through hard work. This has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. We can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thank you, David. It's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Basket counts.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Cunningham passes to MP. To Cunningham. Gets it to go from beyond.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Knicks trail by 4. Here's McBride, out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And the Pistons. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Kolek in at the 1. And here are the Knicks now. They trail by 6. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
And the rejection by MP. And here's Cunningham. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Philadelphia.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Ivy's checked in for Beasley. Knicks trail by 8. McBride with the ball. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Heat in Miami. Anunoby outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Anunoby's got 7 points.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
Reed kicks to MP. No good. Good D by Anunoby. Here's Kolek, covered by Cunningham. To the middle. Here's Towns. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. It's good, only a few seconds in the shot clock. He's got 7.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Anunoby. He has 7. Great defense that time from Duran. Detroit leading by 5. Here's Cunningham. The Knicks pull it in. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. That's good from Cunningham. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What? That's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
First half with the score, your Pistons 42, the Nets 39. Fans, give a big round of applause for your Pistons youth dance team.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. And it's MP in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Free throw good. Hart.
Guys, when you talk about Josh Hart, he is putting himself in the conversation for one of the best rebounding guards we've ever seen.
McBride finds Bridges. For the tie. And the layup by Anunoby. And it's 9 points for OG Anunoby.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Harris with him. He's picked up by Anunoby. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. Number 5, the Knicks.
Well, they made a huge commitment to rebounding last year, and it showed in the numbers. They were spectacular.
Here's McBride. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so, MV will bring it up for the Pistons. Here's Duran. Plays it up and banks it in. Duran's got 6 points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Towns to the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
OG Anunoby is 6'7" with a big-time frame. He's going to shake off some contact, folks.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
Good on both. 90 seconds now into the second half. Cunningham dishes it to MP. Harris outside. Cunningham outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
That one is off.
At the line for the Knicks are Josh Hart. 2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
It should be a 2-point lead, but they'll be satisfied to have edged into the lead.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. He trains the quick shot. 11 points in the game.
And how about the aggressiveness from Cunningham? Reading the defense and then just punishing them with that pull-up.
Pass to McBride. Back to Towns for the 3. Good on the triple. Towns has got the lead up to 2 now for New York.
What a feed to Towns. This guy ready to rise and fire on the catch.
Cunningham looking it over. Passes to MP. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Bridges shot good.
This is what you call putting it all together on the offensive end. Go ahead, Mikal Bridges.
Cunningham outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now the pass to McBride. There's a minute 47 left here in the third quarter. And he banks in the layup.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got...
Pistons leading by 4, setting the floor for the Knicks. Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Robinson. And it's McBride in at the point guard.
Josh Hart, the very definition of unselfish. How about keeping his eyes up and finding his teammate?
It's Cunningham with the drive. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's McBride. Ivy defending. That ties the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now, here's Cunningham, defended by McBride. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Dort.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. The Knicks shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
On the wing, MV. defended by Hart. And here's Harris from the arc. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Towns with the bucket.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
On the way, Harris. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Cunningham passes to MP. Detroit, no good that time either. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And it's Harris with the ball for Detroit. MP deciding where to go with it. Harris outside. Here's Cunningham. Knicks with the rebound. Bridges right side. Pass to Robinson. Over Ivy. Robinson misses.
It's amazing the success they've had with him shooting this way. 0 for the night.
Cunningham passes to MP. The shot that time not on target. The Knicks with the lead. Hart with it. Now defended by MP. It's good from long range.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Mikal Bridges.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
6 to shoot.
2 minutes.
MP passes to Cunningham. Ivy. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 9-1 run right now. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Here's Cunningham. And Anunoby sends it back. Pass to Hart. Ivy against Bridges. Towns up top. Passes it to McBride. The 11-footer got a piece of it, and they recover it. Tries yet again. The rebound by Ivy. Pistons trail by 6. To the paint. MP, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
That one falls. And now it's an 8-point Knicks lead.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
Cunningham for 3. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That is big time by a big-time player. Cunningham loves the moment.
And the Pistons making a change here. Beasley's checked in, and that's an intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though, and he does get the second one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Shoots it up. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
First personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the Knicks, Bridges. Mikal Bridges. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
This guy is such a high-effort player. Mikal Bridges does everything he can to make sure he's the hardest-working guy out there. Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
They get it again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
At the line for Detroit.
Both shots good from the stripe. 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. They foul intentionally. That's what they had to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
How about your Pistons, Benny? Show them some love.
Here's Cunningham. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
At the line for the Knicks are Josh Hart. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. Now here's Cunningham. Harris's shot is off. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Malik Beasley. Second personal foul. Penalty situation. At the line for the Knicks.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Hart. 2 shots.
So it's New York picking up the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, Jimmy, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying,
feel like I... Who you a fool for this? Who you a fool for this? Go, Breeze. I've been putting bet all summer. I feel like I mama. Yeah, I'm red, not green. Stop playing with me. I hate boring. They be throwing off my energy. Calling me sis. No, you ain't no killing me. I done dropped my... I'm not even... Yeah, I'm Timothy.
Yeah, man, a great pass.
Jokic's killing him right now.
Jokic is killing him right now.
Don't get KD. A festive atmosphere inside. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. Eric Gordon is out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's George in at small forward. And for Los Angeles, Russell and Reeves teaming up in the backcourt. Rui Hachimura is out there with LeBron James. And it's MP in at the 5, roaming the paint. And then Russell with the dunk.
You love to see D'Lo go on attack, and that puts pressure on the defense.
We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now Los Angeles with it. Now here's Russell, trying to make up for his poor performance in that loss to Memphis. James can't get it to go. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Maxey on the wing. Hachimura covering. Martin outside. Pass to Maxey. Clock at 6. No luck on that one.
That's just a bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Hachimura in the post. He's against Martin. Some solid defense from Martin. An MVP in this league, Richard. Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
The Lakers have gone 1 for 3 so far. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Gordon against James. Gordon, the pass to Maxey. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from James.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Embiid. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
A list of guys as strong as Joel Embiid in this league is very short.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to James. Goes up on the baseline. Here's MP. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now George. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Lakers have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's James. Gordon pulls it in. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Inside. Here's Martin. Goes up again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Facing off with Paul George tonight, I asked them what makes PG such a special player. Coach said, quote, well, he has a huge effect on the game. Paul can shut down your best scorer on one end and then put up 30 or 40 on the other. Tough to beat that. Paul George, he will have a lot to say about this one, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. The Lakers call timeout. And what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility.
And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You will be punished for your mistakes.
We've got Anthony Davis, Gabe Vincent out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's MP in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Hachimura outside, shot clock at 5. Up and over Lowry, and it's Hachimura missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And Lowry gets doubled. Outside Maxey. Davis against Martin. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes for Los Angeles. James is checked in for Davis, and Russell is subbed in for Vincent. The 76ers also with a sub. Gordon's checked in. Back to Maxey. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Oh, LeBron sending it home.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
And he banks in the layup. James has got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, well, look, you can bump him, but that's not going to stop LeBron James.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, Richard, when you think about where Joel Embiid stacks up with the great centers, he's put up some historic numbers.
Just last season, that 70 point, 15 rebound, 5 assist game, the first player to hit those marks ever in NBA history, BA. A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take. And it's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
LeBron fires and hits a three.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Pass to Embiid. Over MP. The Sixers again can't hit. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Lakers are looking to get downhill. Anthony Davis said we try to attack the basket and live in the paint. That's part of our identity, our DNA. It's getting to the line and guys catching rhythms like that and then playing from there.
KYG, know your game. They do that well. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this game. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Russell deciding where to go with it. Pass to MP. Outside for Russell. 6 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. It's tipped. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Gordon with it. Driving in. Rebound, the Lakers. Goodwin's got 4 rebounds now. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. The baseline J. Here's MP. The rebound by Yabusele. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. They double him with MP, and we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And the Lakers with possession here. Vanderbilt to pass to Russell. 40 seconds left in the half. MP finds Russell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Richard in 2024. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Fans, your Laker Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paul George has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The Lakers call timeout. We know how